I mean, I think overall the patch is, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest patch, and I kind of still dislike all of the new items they made. They don't really, I don't know, they don't resonate with me like some other new items they made before.
Well, I wanted to talk to you. I mean, I know you've been playing because I watched your stream. But what do you think about the new patch? To do a segue into Dota.
My initial thoughts were kind of negative. I was like, a bit like, the meme of the the comic, the ice frog is giving you the new plate, the patch, like a pile of shit.
Yeah.
That was kind of my initial reaction to the patch. So, but then I just started playing it, and the new hero also, I was like kind of bummed out because like the last three heroes are kind of similar. Like everybody's a strength hero, casting stuns
Yeah.
and tanky, all these things. So I was a bit like,
Oh, the mobile as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
and this early game kind of hero. I was kind of hoping to see like some hard carry, kind of something crazy, but I played it quite a bit now, and I don't know. I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of new things actually to discover, and also the new items. It was like I kind of thought all of them are really bad, like unplayable bad. All the new items. So that was also like a bit of a bummer for me. But then like all the changes to Orchid, Bloodborne, those items are more like viable now, and maybe the new items have some niche uses sometimes. But I don't know. It's kind of fun, like trying to figure out are they actually really that bad, or are there some like reasons to actually buy this boots of drums or whatever thing, and the the blade thing that turns you into magic damage. And I've been playing the new hero a lot, but I've been losing a lot also. So I don't know if
You play
it's
middle?
if it's good.
Primal? You play in the middle?
Yeah, I bet the Primal Beast like more than 10 games now, and I think my win rate is like 20%.
Sounds like me and Snapfire,
You're
to be
getting
It's
to
rough.
honest.
TI shape already.
Yeah, TI shape is I'm ready for sure.
I
No,
think for me, the problem with the patch, sorry, just I interrupt.
That's
I
okay.
would say
No,
that
cool.
the game didn't change fundamentally that much. The way that it was played.
Yeah, I think
It's the same. It's the same game.
the biggest problem I definitely had was that the mid lane plays very similarly still, and I kind of wanted to see some kind of change to the mid lane, like with the water runes and the small camp and all these things. Like they, I don't know. I think the meta pool of the mid heroes are gonna stay very similar. But actually, the change to null talismans might change the meta quite a bit because the null talismans are really bad now compared to what they were because of the spell damage they gave is like so broken compared to what they do now. So some of these heroes like Puck and Quap and all these Linas, and they're gonna probably be a little bit less popular.
But even then, it's just the same game. And maybe it's just maybe my expectations. But when they put shrines, it became a completely different game. When we put bounties, it became a completely different game. They've been doing things that changed the game completely. This
Mm-hmm.
one, the same game. I mean, I'm
See,
killing different creeps and then killing different things, but I feel it's the same game. I would say if you don't know anything about the patch and you join, it feels the same.
yeah. See, my theory on this, right, on this patch, is that I feel like this patch is fine if we hadn't waited so long for a patch, and I feel like as the wait between like the last big patch and this one got longer and longer and longer, people's expectations, like whether like consciously or not, like were rising and rising and rising. I feel like if this patch had kind of had a quote unquote normal wait time between it and the last one, I feel like it would be like, oh, okay, not bad, like not amazing, don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like people were kind of like the community's expectations were rising because we thought, okay, it's been like feels like a year, like like Valve will have got all of these amazing new features in, and when it turns out to be a fairly average patch, then people feel a bit let down by it. Like that's my theory anyway. Like around this patch, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe for the average player, like you don't see anything like huge from this patch, like oh this like very specific thing changed. That it's a bit harder to see, and you might need like a lot of games with the patch before you realize like oh maybe there is some things to discover still. Like a lot of things to discover that are new and cool. Like I didn't think too much about the changes to the shards also. The fact that you can buy them at 15 minutes, it actually like makes some heroes so much stronger. Because getting
Tiny.
the shard 5 minutes earlier, like some of this, like the shards didn't get nerfed, like almost none of them. So getting some insane spell at minute 15 on mostly supports, but also cores can be, it can like make some heroes so much better. So that's also something I've been like theory crafting, like what heroes could actually just like make like buy the shard right away at 15 and make it so much stronger and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think overall the patch is, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the greatest patch, and I kind of still dislike all of the new items they made. They don't really, I don't know, they don't resonate with me like some other new items they made before, like Octarine and all these cool items. But and then they also made Bloodstone like very bad round now. So Bloodstone was like one of my like favorite items to buy on heroes like Zeus and all these in heroes, just because it's like insane spell lamp and scaling and all this. You get like spell lamp, lifesteal, and all these heals and stuff. And now it's just like dead item, only for like less or something.
Understand. I think that Just is right. If this was the patch that came literally a week after TI, I would be like, that's fine. You know, it's a patch of changes gameplay. Okay, it changes some of the fundamental things that we play because the heroes are different. So now there's a whole new heroes and all that. It just doesn't change the game we played. And okay, for example, I don't, you're right, Tobias. The level that I played, it doesn't make any difference, the patch. The level that you played, it does make a lot of difference. For me, I see like you said, mid lane. I played exactly the same way. I don't have enough nuances or enough, small details to see any difference. I don't know, but the moment that they put water runes, at least they changed a little bit more how I used to play. Even though I do not enjoy the water rune meta, I really don't. I really, really don't. Like, so much of your game depends of the water rune, and the first real rune on where it shows up is just so RNG. But anyway, I saw. You saw the games that we play in the Dubai tournament?
No, I saw some of them a little bit, but I didn't really like watch through from the beginning any of the games yet.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching too much.
So you've missed Johan, the best thing that happened to Dota on the last few months.
I saw a Twitter like what's going on. I saw some clips and stuff of Johan shouting.
Oh my god.